Hello from Kyiv. Today is 24th for March 2026, and I give this information for those who is going to view my stream after I upload it on YouTube. And now it is 4 p.m. in Ukraine and Kyiv, because of in Ukraine is the same time everywhere. Ukraine has a unified time, and 4 p.m. is everywhere. My name is Sergey Uzlov. I'm a Kyiv guide, and also I'm refugee from eastern part of Ukraine. So please strike like button. I need your help. I need your assistance to promote my video, my stream. Thank you very much for this. And now we are next to the greatest river of Ukraine, Dnipro River. I'm waiting for more viewers, and for those who is new here, we are in the capital of Ukraine, capital city of Kyiv. Now it is air attack, massive air attack on Ukraine, and in Ukrainian sky more than 100 drones now. How many drones are here in Kyiv, I don't know, because of information is changed every maybe minutes, but in several minutes. So we have a special application in my telephone, and I can see trace for air alarm. Now it is quiet, weather is nice, about 15 above zero, and it is still, or nearly still, very slight wind. In front of me, just behind the trees, is a monument to great Ukrainian prince Volodymyr. Volodymyr was the first person who baptized Kyiv more than one. Now you can see monument to Vladimir and the river of Dnipro behind the monument. For those who is new on my channel, hello from Kyiv, the capital city of Ukraine. And so, by the way, now we are experiencing air attack. Today attack started just right after midnight, and they attacked different parts of Ukraine with ballistic missiles, guided missiles, and drones. And now map of Kyiv is red color. It means that it is air attack. But now they attack us with drones, unmanned airborne vehicles, flying vehicles that contain 50 kilos of TNT each. Please guys, I need your like, and today I plan to show you central part of Kyiv, how Kyiv lives during air attack. And as you can see, people don't afraid drones, but maybe I'm not quite right. Just we gotten used to air attacks, and it is impossible to live in atmosphere of terror every time. So people they try not to pay attention to air attacks. You can hear music. Some streets pianists play some music. To say true, I always try to stay away from some music instruments, because of sometimes algorithm of YouTube blocks my video. So please guys, if you wanna know how we live during these times, how we survive this terrible unprovoked war, so please hit like button. It will help me to promote my video. I wanna as much as possible people have ability to watch my video, because of I understand that many people in the world focused on events in Middle East, but Ukraine is under attack of Russia, and so please, I wanna to spread my this stream all over the world, because of a war in Ukraine is under it is in its full swing. Robert, hello Robert, glory to Ukraine, слава, героям слава. Well guys, please, I need your likes. It is very important for algorithm of YouTube to spread my video. I can see 20, sometimes 16 viewers, but I cannot see likes. Please hit like in advance, and I'll show you how we live in the capital of war-torn country. Now we are next to Dnipro River, the greatest river of Ukraine, and obviously Kyiv. I do not see like button. Why? I don't know. I don't know why. Because of I didn't put some ban on like button. I do what I usually do during my streams. Well, guys, for those who my stream, my name is Sergey Uzlov. I am a resident of Kyiv, the capital of independent country of Ukraine. I can see like. Maybe you didn't notice this button. Thank you very much for your like. I'm a refugee from eastern part of Ukraine. I'm originally from Donetsk district, and for the last time I saw my home in July of 2014. I traveled a lot around Kyiv before, around Ukraine before we decided to put our roots here in Kyiv. And for many years, to be more precise, nearly 10 years, I conducted tours around Chernobyl zone. Chernobyl zone is the area contaminated with radiation after explosion in Unit 4 of Chernobyl nuclear power plant, which is about 120 kilometers from Kyiv, north of Kyiv. And 4 years ago, a bit more than 4 years ago, Russia started their full-scale invasion from Belarus through Chernobyl exclusion zone, and since spring of 2022, Chernobyl zone became off-limits area for tourists. And now I switched to tours around Kyiv itself and Kyiv district. During my tours, we visit places that were under occupation in February and March of 2022. And today we are in Kyiv. In front of me is a monument to great Prince Vladimir. He was the man who Christianized local residents 1,000 back years ago. You can see monuments to Vladimir the Great. It is early spring in Kyiv. This beautiful park's name is Vladimir. Trees are without leaves, without flowers yet, but here on the lawn you can see just the beginning of grass growth. Behind the tree you can see so-called glass bridge. It was inaugurated 1 or 2 years before full-scale Russian invasion, and it was under Russian attack on 10th of October. Yes, right, October of 2022. And within a couple of months it was closed for workers. And behind the bridge, behind the glass bridge, you can see arch. This arch was built in times of Soviet Union, and it symbolized friendship between two states, Russia and Ukraine. But now you know that Ukraine is under Russian attack. So in the upper part of that arch now is a splinter, is a crack, painted crack that symbolizes this war. So Russia has broken hundreds, maybe not hundreds, maybe dozens of bilateral agreements between our two countries, and now it is symbol of Russian war, Russian attack. Слава Україні, героям слава. Guys, thank you for your likes, and today I plan to stream about maybe 1 hour, maybe more, it depends on you, my viewers. And now we are in Kyiv, capital city of Ukraine, and you can hear music, piano music, and this music goes from grand piano. It is very nice place, especially maybe at any season it is a beautiful place, maybe for exception only winter, because of it is on the hill, and it is quite windy place. Guys, I'm afraid to get closer to piano, because of sometimes algorithm of YouTube block my video due to copyright. But I wanted to go to other place. It's an amazing place and amazing people. Thank you very much. PXXSN. By the way, now Kyiv and most parts of Ukraine is under drone attack. Today attack started just right after midnight. They attacked us with different kinds of ballistic missiles, guided missiles, and obviously drones. They attack us with drones every night. They launch hundreds of drones. So it's hard to believe that Ukraine is under war. And Kyiv is quite far from battlefields. I think the nearest place to front line is 400 kilometers, but Russia keeps shelling us with missiles, long-range missiles. And now, if follow our rules, I should be in some shelter. But to say true, I never use shelter because of it is a state of terror all the time, and I cannot be 24 hours a day in underground. So when people, foreign people, visit Ukraine and Kyiv in particular, I highly recommend use shelters, because for foreigners it is a must. But we are locals, and we rarely use shelters. Bomb shelters used by people who live next to metro stations, or maybe on right bank of Kyiv. But I live on left bank, over there, approximately over there. So it is just living area. It is sleeping area, and it was built. It was built in Soviet times, and we did not expect any kinds of war back then. Zelenskyy is my president. I am my heart. Thank you, President Zelenskyy. Today, Zelenskyy is president, and for me, he is president of fighting country. So maybe 80%, maybe 90% of all Ukrainians support our president, because of he embodies our fight against Russian occupiers. And for me, war began 12 years ago. 12 years ago, because I'm from eastern part of Ukraine, from Donetsk city, and I was born and bred there. And when Russia unleashed war against Ukraine 12 years ago, me and my wife, we decided to move away from Donetsk. So I moved to Kyiv not 12 years ago. We moved to Mariupol, to be more precise, to some village not far from Mariupol, and we stayed there for 1 month, and later we decided to go to Kyiv. But at the time I had not any money to rent a flat here, so for 1 year we lived in some village 40 kilometers from Kyiv, and now I am in Kyiv. I am Kyiv guide, and I know a thing or two about Kyiv, so please you feel free ask me about history of Kyiv and about modern life in Kyiv. By the way, now it is 4:20. Thank you for your likes. Thank you for your subscriptions. For those who is new on my channel, on my stream, my name is Sergey Uzlov. Hello from Kyiv. Now we are on the right bank of the river, so we count that this is the right bank, because of river flows from that direction to that direction, and now we're on right bank of Kyiv, hilly parts of Kyiv, and left parts of Kyiv is it is gently slowing shore. And over here, over there, you can see pedestrian bridge that connects right bank of Kyiv and island, It is not left bank, not completely left bank. It is Trukhanev Island recreation area, and over there you can see new bridge that connects sleeping area on left bank of Kyiv. And today is 24th of March 2026, and last winter was the coldest winter I remember, and frost in Kyiv was as low as 22 below zero, and it was a real audios for us because of during frost like that Russia attacked us with different kinds of missiles, and they tried to incapacitate our energy system, our power grids, and don't think that they started to attack us just last winter. No, they unleashed full-scale invasion in February of 2022, and several days ago we marked fourth anniversary of Russian full-scale invasion. I'm stressing that it was a full-scale invasion because of Russia invaded Ukraine 12 years ago. I know these events very well because of I was born and raised in Donetsk, unofficial industrial capital of Ukraine, the city of 1 million residents, and Donetsk had only big 20 coal mines, and after Russian so-called liberation they invaded Ukraine under false reason to liberate Russian-speaking residents of Ukraine from Nazi government. It is guys, it was a KGB operation. It was KGB, or if you want FSB operation, and I have for 100% confirmation that it was not any separatist movement as Russia wanted to present their invasion. Well, guys, and behind the trees you can see lower city of Kyiv. It's named Podil, and this is beautiful river of Dnipro. It is the main river of Ukraine, and obviously Kyiv also. It has a length more than 2,000 kilometers. Now we are in Volodymyrsky Park, Volodymyr Hill Park. Crow is feeding. You can see she's feeding spring. Ukrainian who speaks English, Mikhailo Zolotarevich. As you can hear, I speak English, and my stream is for English-speaking people. So if you don't like English, please switch to other channels. There are a lot of channels in Russian and Ukrainian. Internet. Thank you. Зрозумів. Зараз я піду до Михайлівської церкви, може там інтернет буде кращим. Guys, excuse me for bad internet. Maybe our authorities uh, purposely made internet it slowed internet because of our now Ukraine and Kyiv in particular is under not maybe not missile but drone attack. They use internet for navigation, so that's why maybe internet is bad quality. Thanks for watching anyway. Well guys, hello from Kyiv. Hello and best wishes from Sergei Uzlov from me. I'm Kyiv guide and also I'm refugee from eastern parts of Ukraine, and for the last time I was able to see my garden, my house, my pets in July of 2014. Guys, hit that like and subscribe. Thank you my friends. Thank you for your assistance because of you know that it was sharing my stream is very important for YouTube algorithms, and I wanna to show you life in Kyiv for as many people as possible, and I need your likes and subscriptions. Thank you for that. Uh, I started my streams just a couple of months ago, but uh, before full-scale Russian invasion, I conducted tours to Chernobyl zone, and uh, I have been present on internet, on Instagram, on YouTube and Facebook. So maybe you know, maybe you have seen my face before. It's me. Hello from Kyiv. Thank you guys for supporting Ukraine. Thank you, but I have to disappoint you because if we judge supports of the country by action of the country's government, and nowadays governments of President Trump supports Russia, the country that is a terrorist country. Russia tries to destroy us, to annihilate us for 12 years already. I am already not so young, and I count every day of my life, and I try to enjoy my life. But sometimes it is not easy to outlive this harsh time, because of I lost all my jobs, and I lost my real property in Donetsk, and every month I have to pay rental, and it is very difficult on money here, because of I am into a business for 10 years already, nearly 10 years already, and before Russian invasion I gave tours to Chernobyl exclusion zone, and I back then I walked every day, sometimes including weekends, but as of now there are not much brave people who dare to visit Ukraine, not the safest place in the world. So please, if you have opportunity, you can treat me with a cup of coffee. You can see, you can easily find reference to my page on Buy Me Coffee platform. So even small money will help me to survive this wartime. Beautiful playground, but today is Tuesday and there are not much children here. I can see some foreign visitors. Oh, maybe no, maybe I mistaken. These guys speak Ukrainian. And I noticed that nowadays maybe 80% of all Ukrainians I meet here on the streets of Kyiv, they speak Ukrainian. And before Russian invasion to Ukraine, Russian was quite popular here in Ukraine, maybe due to Soviet past, but many people spoke Russian, and Russian language was widely spread here in Ukraine. But after Russian invasion, many people, including me myself, we switched to Ukrainian because of Russian language is hostile language for us, and I don't feel comfortable when I hear Russian language. It was my self-conscious decision, and in fact, Ukraine has just only one official language. It is Ukrainian language, but you can freely speak Russian here. And when I traveled around Ukraine 12 years ago, before Russian invasion, Russian was practically my only language, and I never encountered any suppression of my language, and it was okay. But nowadays, Ukrainian language is our home. My wife, same. She's from Warsaw, does not like Russian language. Yeah, so Putin wanted to spread his influence around the world, but he reached counter effects, and many Ukrainians who spoke Russian, they switched to Ukrainian. Thank you for with me, because of nowadays and today in particular, internet is not stable, maybe due to air attack. And by the way, now Kyiv is under air attack. Maybe our authorities slowing down internet. And well guys, now you can see tram of Funicular cable railroad. That it is upper station. And this wagon is descending to lower station. It has only two stations. This one is upper station next to Ministry of Foreign Affairs. Here you can see Foreign Affairs, and over there is Mikhailivsky Monastery and Mikhailivsky Church. From Manchester, England, I have a British friend, British soldiers, volunteers fighting in Ukraine, in the Donbas. Thank you guys. Thank you very much. Thank you for your support of Ukraine, and thank you for understanding that Russia is not only Ukrainian enemy, it is also enemy of all democratic and free world. By the way, I've been in Manchester maybe 20 years ago, and no, maybe more, maybe 30 years ago. At that time, I stayed in family of my friend in Sheffield. Sheffield, so a couple of times I visited Manchester. Hello from Ireland, hello bro, hello from Kyiv, from capital of fighting country. Hello from Sergei Uzlov. I am Kyiv guide and I also refugee from Donetsk, eastern part of Ukraine. And guys, I need your likes, please. If not difficult to you, just hit the like button in order to spread, to promote my video. I am new, not exactly new, but I start my streaming couple months ago. So I need your assistance. I will speak for myself, and in my apartment that I rented at that time, temperature was as low as 12, just 12 above zero. Fortunately above zero, but apartments just 5 minutes on foot from my place that I rented at that time, they had temperature maybe five above zero, because of they destroyed our heating capacities here, and up to now hundreds of high-rise buildings here are without heating. But now spring it is not so essential as it was in the winter when temperature was minus 22. But nowadays we experience electricity outage. Sometimes we have electricity only 15 or so hours a day. So blackouts are every day. Every day. It depends on what part of Kyiv and what part of Ukraine, and some cities of Ukraine are without electricity at all. Well, guys, for those who is new on my channel, hello from Kyiv. Temperature is about 15 now, and as you can see, it is early spring here, and just some kinds of trees started to bloom. First flowers on trees. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Uh, my manager, my YouTube channel manager just informed me about arrival of some missile, or I didn't quite understand, on residential building in Lviv. Lviv is western parts of Ukraine, and it is hundreds and hundreds kilometers from Russian border and from occupied areas. But Russia is attacking us everywhere. So there is not absolutely safe place in Ukraine. Can you tell me, are there some casualties in Lviv? Lviv is Ukraine, and I am my heart is with every Ukrainian, independently what city it is. Well, guys, it is upper station of cable railroad Funicular. And here is Ministry of Foreign Affairs. It was built in the 30s of 20th century. It was built for Central Committee of Communist Party of Ukrainian Soviet Socialist Republic. Now it is Ministry of Foreign Affairs of Ukraine. Back at that time, Ukraine was a part of Soviet Union. And by the way, Ukraine and Russia gained independence on the same year, in 1991. On left is Mikhailivsky Monastery. You can hear bells of the Mikhailivska Church and Mikhailivsky Monastery, where the multiverse hit is located in the center of Lviv. Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! And by the way, Kyiv is under attack also. So every day, every night we play Russian roulette. And Russia is not going to stop until it will be stopped. So guys, please subscribe my channel, and also if you have opportunity and desire, please treat me with a cup of coffee. I'm refugee from eastern part of Ukraine, and every month I need to pay quite considerable amounts for my apartment rental. Thank you for that. Here in the central part of Kyiv, I often meet volunteers from different spots of our planet, including United States, United Kingdom, other European countries, from Georgia, not American Georgia, from country of Georgia, in the south parts of behind the border of Russia at the Black Sea. Here, this building belongs to Mikhailivsky Monastery. This building was built in the end of the 19th century and the beginning of 12th century. It is part of a monastery. You can hear bells of the Mikhailivsky Monastery. And this is Ministry of Foreign Affairs of Ukraine. And so now I obtained fresh information that one of the drones is heading to Ivano-Frankivsk. It is not far from Lviv. You can see bell tower and hear bells. Let's get closer to memorial wall commemorating our fallen soldiers. You can see endless list of our fallen soldiers. Rank of soldier, the name of soldiers, and date of birth. You can see among them are very young people, and Sergei Kharchuk was born in millennium, and he was able to live for less than 26 years. I bow my head before these guys. They are our protectors, and Russia unleashed this war against of Ukraine in 2014. And full-scale invasion started 4 years ago. And this is one more memorial wall. Look at the faces of the guys. Young, beautiful, handsome guys. It doesn't matter how old they were. For example, this soldier Valery, he was in quite respectable age. Oh my gosh. And Russia is attacking us every day and every night. And unfortunately, attention of people stuck to the new war in the Middle East. And please, guys, don't forget that Ukraine fights against of medieval nuclear monster Russia. And please support Ukraine and Ukrainian soldiers, and not only soldiers, also refugees from Ukraine. Thank you for that. Many Ukrainians, millions of Ukrainians, left without housing. It is 4:45 in Kyiv, and all over the Ukraine, because we have unified time. Now we are on Mikhailivska Square, in front of Mikhailivsky Monastery, and in front of me is a monument commemorating the victims of the Soviet Holodomor, handmade starvation, and it was in 1932 and 1933, and up to 7 million people. Just think attentively, 7 million people were died during that Soviet communist genocide. And this is also sad place. It is 700 people who died during civilian protests in 2013 and 2014, 12 years ago. They were 100% civilian activists who wanted to live in a free, independent country of Ukraine, but Putin saw our success in corruption, in fight with corruption, and he decided to unleash this war. And the war in Ukraine started in it is 10 to 5 p.m. in Ukraine, and he decided to destroy Ukraine and kill all Ukrainians. He declares He's very similar like Iran. Iran wants to annihilate Israel. It's a residential building in Kyiv. For now, the people have received complex injuries. My gosh. Well, guys, now we're nearing to another memorial wall commemorating our defenders. So I told you that this motorcycle always it creates some anxious situation here because of we are on tiptoes here, and every loud sound provokes some not fear but attention. What is source of this sound? Well, these are first victims of Russian invasion, so you can see dates of their death. 2014. So I told you before that war in Ukraine started 12 years ago, and in 2014. Look at these faces. Oh my gosh. This is the endless wall, endless set of photos. I tried to count how many people represent this wall, maybe 5,000 or so, but it is just a very small percentage of all our casualties during this war. Let's get closer to these ribbons. From President of Ukraine, Vladimir Zelenskyy. And by the way, these two colors of Ukrainian flag, yellow represents field of wheat, and blue one, it is sky, Ukrainian sky. And will not walk further. Now I want to show you open air exhibition of military vehicles that were destroyed during first stage of Russian invasion in February and March of 2022. Today is working day, and there are not so much people here on the square. On last weekend there were hundreds of people here. Guys, for those who's new on my stream, I'm Sergey Uzlov, Kyiv guide, and now we are on Mikhailivska Square, which is in central parts of Kyiv, capital of Ukraine. Explosions in Vinnytsia, in Ivano-Frankivsk, another martyr in Chernobyl. So Ukraine is under air attack now. And in Kyiv is air alarm also. It's a pity that attention of the world community attracted to the war in the Middle East, but in Ukraine war is its full swing. And please don't forget about Ukraine and Ukrainians. We need your all-round assistance, whether it is moral assistance or maybe financial assistance. Thank you very much for watching my video. And now we are on the site of a Russian burned vehicles exhibition. All these vehicles were brought from different parts of Ukraine, and these vehicles were destroyed in February and March of 2022. Well, we'll start from tank T-90A. It was destroyed in the Sumy district 4 years ago. Let's keep inside. It is without engine. During present stage of the war, tanks and other armored vehicles lost their importance. I think they are still important for modern warfare, but they are not as important as maybe 4 years ago, because of now on frontline widely used drones, and any tank, any armored vehicle is not obstacle for drone. They destroy all vehicles they can reach. And in front of me is a infantry fighting vehicle BMP-2. It has a floating shape. It was designed in times of Soviet Union. It is a quite outdated military vehicle, and during first stage of Russian-Ukrainian war, Ukrainian army and Russian army used nearly the same vehicles, because of Russia and Ukraine were parts of the same country, Soviet Union, and we produced the same military equipment. But nowadays Soviet equipment or Soviet-made, Soviet Union designed equipment, Ukraine replaced by sophisticated Western vehicles from Germany, from United States, from United Kingdom and other allied countries. This is self-propelled howitzer Star S. It has caliber 152 millimeters. Unlike NATO standard 152 millimeters. That's why we experienced problems with projectiles for this one, this self-propelled howitzer, and this self-propelled howitzer that had caliber 152, and this is smaller caliber 122 millimeters. It is also floating howitzer. And this is combat and staff vehicle, Koshetka. It is 4 p.m. in Ukraine, and we have only one time on the whole territory of Ukraine. Now Ukraine is under massive air attack, and just recently they were able to reach western parts of Ukraine, cities of Vinnytsia, Ivano-Frankivsk, Lviv, and they hit living apartment buildings, and they keep shelling us every day, and that's why it is very strange for me when people ask me questions. Is still war here in Kyiv? Yes, guys. Yes, guys. They started to attack us 12 years ago, and they never leave us alone. And they attack us every day, every night, including today, yesterday, day before yesterday, and all the time. Well, guys, in front of me is a visit card of Kyiv, monument to great Princess Olga. She ruled this area in the middle of 10th century. And this gentleman on left, he's Andrew First Called, one of 12 apostles. And on right are Cyril and Methodius. They were Christianity enlighteners, and also they were developers of Slavic language. This is a copy, it is not original, because of original monument was destroyed Bolsheviks or communists that swept in power in 1917. And this is the very case when copy, in my opinion, look better than original. Original was built of concrete, and present variant of this monument that was rebuilt in 1996 is of marble. This is what we are fighting for freedom. We don't want to be part of Russia. We want to be independent, free country of Ukraine. But Russians, with Putin at the head, they decided another. They want to be the ruler of the world and ruler of Ukraine. Before Maidan, that happened in 2014, Ukraine practically was subjugated to Russia, and we had pro-Russian president Yanukovych and his team. Many members of Ukrainian government back then had Russian passports. This MTLB, Russian personnel carrier, it is quite outdated, and it has very weak armor. You can see thickness of armor is my finger, and you can compare. It is not able to withstand even Kalashnikov bullets. Here you can see better thickness of its armor, approximately 5 millimeters or so. It consumes more than 100 liters of diesel per 100 kilometers. This bus for evacuation civilians from front line was donated us from New Zealand, and as you can see, this bus was destroyed by some drone in Kherson district. Here is some information about road of life project. Ambulance named Aroha. I'm not sure, but it seems to me that Aroha, meaning love, it is not Aroha, but it is some misprint. Aloha, maybe. Maybe I am not right. If you know the right name in indigenous New Zealand language, please correct me. So instead of Aroha, it should be Aloha. I'm not sure. Well, guys, in front of me is infamous drone. A drone that's now they are attacking Ukraine. They launched hundreds of drones and rare, and this is one of them. It's able to carry 50 kilos of TNT or TNT-like explosives. So this is warhead, and it's 3.5 meters long and 2.5 meters wide. And they started to attack us with drones like this in August of 2022. They started to launch Iranian drones, and so now they set up production of drones on Russian territory. And here you can see Russian inscription Gerань 2. So maybe this drone unmanned airborne vehicle was made in Russia, maybe in Iran, I don't know. But in any way you can see Gerань in Russian. And since beginning of Russian full-scale invasion in 2022, they have already launched more than, just listen attentively, 100,000 of drones like this. It is nothing another than genocide. And they decided to destroy all our equipment and to kill all Ukrainians. I am not exaggerating. I wish Donald would help you. So yes, it is my wish also. It is my desire, but as of now, I can see that Trump helps Putin to destroy, to kill Ukrainians. Yeah, Rain Metal is a German company that helps us to defend our country, and not only Ukraine, but Germans also protect themselves, because of Russia is not only danger and threat for Ukraine, it is also aggressor against the free world, against the European Union. Guys, and in front of me is a ballistic missile .U, or according to NATO classification, it is Scarab. Scarab tactical ballistic missile. It's able to carry 500 kilos of TNT or even nuclear warhead. So now you can see just half of this original missile, and its original has length a bit more than 6 meters, and now you can see only 3 meters, and you can imagine how what is destruction capacity. It is tactical ballistic missile because it has a range 120 kilometers, and nowadays Russia replaced these missiles with the Iskander missiles. They have a range more than 600 kilometers. Israel stands with Ukraine. Thank you for this, but I don't know why, but your Prime Minister declared that he supports Prime Minister of Hungary, Viktor Orban, and Viktor Orban is the staunchest friend and ally of terrorist Putin. And I don't know why, but I don't equate all Americans, all Jewish people, but in most cases we, not only me and all people, judge action of the state by actions of its government. So maybe time will show, but I hate words of Prime Minister of Israel. Guys, please don't forget to subscribe my channel, and I also need your help. I'm refugee from Donetsk. I'm not so young person, and every month I need quite considerable amount of money to pay my rental, and I lost my main job guiding tourists to Chernobyl exclusion zone. Putin took everything from me. My house, my flat in Donetsk, my garden, my relatives, and in a word, everything that was dear to my heart. And I have not opportunity to pay my rentals because of there are not tourists now, and in Kyiv is not the safest place in the world, so that's why people are afraid to visit Kyiv. And before full-scale invasion, I conducted tours to contaminated area, radioactive area around Chernobyl nuclear power plant, and after Russian full-scale invasion, Chernobyl exclusion zone became off-limits area for ordinary tourists. And after that I switched to tours around Kyiv, to tours around Kyiv districts, and around Kyiv. During my tours around Kyiv district, we visit infamous places such as Bucha, Irpin, Borodyanka, Dmitrivka, and to my regrets, I have not opportunity to earn conducting these tours because of lack of tourists, and most of visitors, foreign visitors of Ukraine, they have not time and most of my friends, those who's interested in events in Ukraine, they afraid to visit my war-torn country. That's why I'm in need. So if you have opportunity to support me one way or another, and thank you for treating me with coffee. Even small amounts of money will ease my life here. So, somewhere with every no lie, there is a strong connection with Russia, Israel, Russian-Ukraine. So even voice there will, it's no connection with wise to unite. It is for now. I cannot comment your replica because of you see situation is very unstable now, and two wars are in its full swing. So I've sworn off to predict anything. Time will show. Glory to Russia, glory to the great heroes. So guys, you also are able to read some Russian troll. He reads glory to Russia, but trolls usually never explain what for is glory to Russia. For killing Ukrainians, for destruction of our lives, and also attacking, occupying Ukraine. Russia has already lost 1.5 million of their own citizens, and what for? What for? Glory to Russia. Trolls never explain because of they have nothing to tell more. Just they speak with slogans only. They are on work. What do you think happens to the Russian at Chernobyl when they digging up the soil? Do you think still alive? So, guys, radiation in Chernobyl exclusion zone dropped million times in comparison to times 40 years ago. So you know that this year will mark 40th anniversary of Chernobyl explosion. So radiation is not dangerous, but Russian soldiers dug trenches in Chernobyl zone. So I'm sure that they were not diet at the moment, but maybe in long term they will have maybe some cancer or other diseases, and I think they will not live long. There is some family here, and on weekends usually hundreds of people here on Mikhailivska Square, and today is walking day, so you can see people heading homes. These two girls are speaking English, and I can hear British accent. There are currently 7 injured people in Kyiv, and my assistant, my manager, informed me that 7 people were injured in Lviv. Lviv is the most distant Ukrainian city from front line from Russia, but there is no safe place on territory of Ukraine. Sometimes we have not opportunity to take down Russian flying deaths due to lack of our air defense system, and I think in this case reason why drones or some missiles were able to reach Lviv. I think it is lack of our anti-aircraft equipment or missiles. Well guys, excuse me that I'm repeating this phrase. Please, if you have opportunity, treat me with coffee. It is very important for me. So obviously I will not buy coffee because of my priority is rental of apartment here in Kyiv, because of I lost my real property in the eastern part of Ukraine because of I'm displaced person, and Putin took opportunity, my opportunity to earn money from tour business, because of I cannot conduct tours to Chernobyl anymore because of Chernobyl exclusion zone under military administration now, due to proximity to Belarus. And you know that Russia invaded Ukraine 4 years ago through Belarus and through Chernobyl exclusion zone. That's why Chernobyl exclusion zone is under military administration. It is under Ukrainian control, but it contains a lot of military equipment, and our government decided to keep Chernobyl zone away from prying eyes. Sometimes I conduct tours to Chernobyl zone, but in fact they are not tours. It's just I accompany some media workers, and it happens very rarely. 8877 Robert. Oh, hello, Robert. Hello. I know you already. Want to get rid of Trump and help Ukraine. Thank you for this. Thank you, dear Robert. But if you personally have opportunity to buy me some coffee, I'll appreciate it. I'm neither beggar nor money tapper. I just try to survive here. I just to survive. That's sometimes I seem intrusive with my mentioning about coffee. you mean this donation platform, buy me a coffee? Thank you for subscription. Before the war, how many donations fell for Russian propaganda? Before war, if you mean war that started in 2014, we even did not use the term separatism or separatist movements, and maybe 100% of all people didn't want to live in Russia, to be occupied by Russia. But Russian propaganda, it is like a mass destruction weapon, and Russia prepared to this war long before Russian invasion in 2014, and Donetsk was full with Russian propagandists, with Russian artists, and it happened not in one night. So it was gradually, little by little, they, Russian propaganda, they demonized and dehumanized the rest of Ukraine, and they told that in the western parts of Ukraine are some Nazis and fascists and other rubbish. So it was doing of Russian propaganda. So people in Donetsk district, they never wanted to live separately from other Ukraine. Let's make coffee. I will try to start. Thank you. Thank you, Robert. Thank you very much. Oh, yeah, Robert. Thank you. Thank you for uh, sharing me on my Facebook. Well, guys, for those who is new on my channel, hello from Kyiv, central part of Kyiv. Now we are on Mikhailivska Square in central part of fighting country of Ukraine. And now, not today, but today, but even now we are under air attack. And 3 hours ago, I heard some drone in Kyiv skies, and most of drones today flown to western part of Ukraine, and they hit Ivano-Frankivsk, Lviv today, and some people were injured. So my assistant gave me information because of I have one telephone only, and I'm not able to follow newest news. Well, guys, Ministry of Foreign Affairs here. Thank you for watching news from Ukraine, because of the people mostly concentrated on events in Middle East. But here in Ukraine, the war, so to say frankly, I don't love this word Russian-Ukrainian war. It is not Russian-Ukrainian war, it is insidious attack Russia on independent, peaceful country. Now we're heading to harvesting combine. It was donated to Ukrainian farmers. Some farmer, I don't know its history, but I can safely say that this combine was donated from Howard Buffett, friend of Ukraine and good person, Mr. Buffett. But as you can see, it was damaged, it was destroyed by Russian drone in FPV drone, I think, in Kherson district. This is some information. Thank you, Mr. Buffett, but you can see that Russians destroy everything in their path. Harvesting combines, living apartment buildings, kindergartens, schools, hospitals, everything they can reach. They are just medieval barbarians, and 100% they cannot explain and even perceive what for reason they attack Ukraine. Because of Russia is biggest country in the world. Russia has practically unlimited storage of mineral resources, forests, rivers, everything, mountains, oceans, but they live very poorly, and instead of improving their own lives, they decided to destroy their neighbor, Ukraine. Okay, guys, thank you for your likes, for your subscriptions. Well, it is 5:30 in Kyiv and all over the Ukraine. You are in Kyiv, the capital of Ukraine, the fighting country of Ukraine, where fighting for our freedom. We don't want to be part of Russia and with Putin, terrorist number one in the world. They want to reconstitute Soviet Union, but we don't want to be subjugated to Russia, and we obviously don't want to be in Soviet Union again. That's why we fight, and we cannot do it without your help, without your assistance, because of Russia is a huge country, 28 times bigger than Ukraine. Now we are on Mikhailivska Square, and I'm heading to Memorial Wall, commemorating our fallen defenders. In front of me is Mikhailivsky Monastery and Mikhailivska Church. In fact, it is a replica. It is not original church. Original church was built in first part in the beginning of 12th century, and when communists swept to power, they demolished not all, but maybe 90% of all religious institutions, such as churches, some memorials, monuments, everything that was related to religion. Because of communism by itself was a kind of religion, and they did not tolerate competition. That's why they demolished churches and killed priests. And the main priest, I don't know what is the name, father of this church, his name was Andriy Besmertny, or in English his surname was Immortal. Immortal. It was his surname, but Russians executed him in 1939. And now it is a replica, but this replica exactly duplicates the original church. I studied all photos, and I can safely say that it is very exact copy of original church. It is early spring, and you can see buds on bushes, and in 1 week or sooner it will be covered with beautiful flowers. And now I want to show you mural on the walls of a living apartment building. You can see a face of Sergei Nigoyan. He was maybe not one of the first. He was first victim of pro-Russian riot police in in 2014. Well, now we are nearing to memorial wall commemorating our defenders. Let's start from the beginning of this memorial wall. And I told you that Russian invasion to Ukraine started in 2014. So uh, you can see first victims of Russian invasion. These handsome guys were killed in 2014. It is one of many memorial walls here in Kyiv and all over the Ukraine. But main memorial in Kyiv is a flag memorial on Central Square, Maidan Незалежності. And please stay with me, and a bit later I will show you that flag memorial. I'm sure these guys were killed in 2014. I'm sure that in Russia there is no one flag memorial or photo memorial to fallen Russians during their invasion to Ukraine, because of they understand, most of them understand that this is unfair war, and it is aggressive invasion on the independent country of Ukraine. In 2014, all these guys were killed in Donetsk district area in Donbas. Donbas is a coal mine area, coal deposit area, so I know that place very well, because I was born and bred in Donetsk. And I'll tell you more. I was a miner. I was a mining engineer, and I worked in coal mine, and the deepest place I worked at was on depth 1.5 kilometer. And so now I'm refugee. I'm homeless person. I left everything that was there to my heart in Donetsk. In 2014. In one of Franco's arrival at the maternity hospital in Zhytomyr, arrival in the city center. Oh my gosh, please guys, don't forget that Russia unleashed this unfair and ungrounded the war is beyond their understanding 12 years ago, and they keep shelling us every day, every night, and just now they hit maternity hospital in Ivano-Frankivsk. I don't know about casualties, but Ivano-Frankivsk is in the western part of Ukraine. It's far away from battlefield. These guys were killed in 2016. Some of them were middle-aged, while others were quite young guys. And it doesn't matter how old they were. They defended their homes, their families, and Russia is invader, Russia is occupier. So don't believe Russian propaganda. They tell 100% of nonsense. I know what Russian propaganda is, because of when Soviet Union collapsed, I was I was under influence of Russian propaganda, and it is a terrible thing. It is like a nuclear weapon, but unlike a nuclear weapon, Soviet and Russian propaganda destroys minds of people, not bodies. These guys were killed in 2020, and there are not only men here, and here you can see female, it's a woman, Claudia Sitnik. I bow my head before all these people, but this memorial wall doesn't represent all victims of Russian aggression, and we don't know exact number of casualties during this Ukrainian casualties during this war. We know just information, not exact information, just rough number of Russian killed, Russian died people, and 1,500,000 of Russians were killed in Ukrainian land. What for? They gave their lives. They cannot neither understand nor explain. It is just fruit of Putin's propaganda. Russia is a huge country with unlimited military resources and rivers, lakes, mountains, and everything. But what for reason they started attack on Ukraine, they cannot explain, and what for they gave their lives, they cannot explain. But our guys, they fought for their homes, for their families. We don't want this war. We need just clear our home from Russian invaders, from Russian occupiers. Well guys, for those who's new on my channel, let me reintroduce myself. My name is Sergey Uzlov. I am a Kyiv guide, and I'm a refugee from eastern part of Ukraine, from Donetsk. And for the last time I sold my house, my garden, 12 years ago. Now we are on one of the squares of Kyiv. Kyiv is capital of Ukraine. Maybe not everyone knows what is Kyiv. Kyiv is a city of 3 million residents, and many people, I don't know, maybe half, maybe one third, maybe 1/4 of residents of Kyiv fled to the western countries, to the United States, to Canada, maybe to western part of Ukraine, and the same amounts of refugees occupied their apartments because of people have not place where to live. And unfortunately I'm one of them, and I left my home in Donetsk, and everything was dear to my heart. For those who is new on my channel, we are nearing to open air exhibition of military vehicles that were destroyed during the first stage of Russian invasion in February and March of 2022. Unfortunately, to my regret, many people fall for Russian propaganda, and they think that Ukraine is some aggressive country. It is bullshit. It is nonsense. Ukraine is a peaceful, progressive country, and we were on our way to democracy and free country before 2014. Ukraine was subjugated country, and our pro-Russian president Yanukovych often visited Moscow and met Putin for instructions about life in Ukraine. But we freedom-loving people, and we decided that pro-Russian President Yanukovych is not the person we need as a president, and we were brought on the Kyiv streets after beating of our students, young people, after peaceful manifestations and peaceful meetings against of our Russian way, so-called Russian way, and we decided European way of development without corruption, with fair life, rich and fair life. But Putin saw big threat for his rule, for his ruling, and they decided to unleash this war in 2014. Well, guys, once again, for those who is new on my stream, this is open exhibition of mostly Russian military vehicles that were destroyed by Ukrainian military forces and territorial defense forces in February and March of 2022. In front of me is a Russian tank T-90A. It is a quite modern tank. Hello, Robert, Q7E. My name is Sergey Uzlov, and now I am streaming from central part of Kyiv, and now we're on the site of open air Russian destroyed vehicles during first stage of Russian invasion. And here is, it is a tank T-90A, and in front of me is a infantry fighting vehicle BMP-2 with a automatic gun, 30mm caliber. And nowadays we replaced vehicles like this to modern, to sophisticated British, American, German and other equipment from our allies. And most of these vehicles were designed in times of Soviet Union, and before Russian invasion, Ukrainian army had the same vehicles because of we were part of the same country, Soviet Union. And this is self-propelled howitzer Star S 152 millimeters caliber. It is quite heavy thing, Its weight is 45 tons, and this is another self-propelled howitzer. It has a caliber. Its gun has caliber 122 millimeters. It is floating. One of the first floating howitzers in the world. You can see its shape. It is able to cross rivers without bridges. And this is command and staff vehicle, Khreshchatyk. If you want, let's peep inside. It was equipped with not powerful guns. It was equipped with electronics, radio stations, jamming equipment, and other electronic equipment. I don't know exactly because of it is military secret for me anyway. Well, and now we're heading to drone, infamous drone, unmanned airborne vehicle that attacks us every day and every night. And just 1 or 2 hours ago, drone like this hits our western parts of our state, Ukraine. And here you can see Geran, inscription Geran 2. It is in Slavic language, in Russian language, and Russia started to attack territory of Ukraine by drones like this in August of 2022. First drones were produced in Iran, and nowadays Russians were able to set up a production of drones like this on Russian territory. As you can see, it is a quite primitive thing made of some plastic and some composite materials, including some fiberglass. And despite of its primitivity, it is quite effective thing, and they able to attack our rare territories, and it's able to cover more than 1,000 kilometers. This is a Germany designed engine. I don't know, maybe it was made in Iran or in Russia, it doesn't matter. It's able to carry 50 kilos of TNT or TNT-like explosives. This is its warhead. His evil has to deal with Putin. Keep up the good fights and stay safe. Thank you, my friend from United States. I never equate all Americans. I know that many Americans support Ukraine, but our common enemy is your president and president of Russia, Putin, because I'm afraid that Putin and Trump are in cahoots because of Putin helps. He rarely helps Putin. Trump is rarely helps Putin to fight against Ukraine one way or another. By the way, drone Geran or Shahid has length 3.5 meters here, and its width is 2.5 meters. They started to attack us with dozens of drones like this, and just today they launched I think 400 drones like this as minimum, maybe more. I don't know yet, because for I need another telephone to check this information, but my only telephone I use for streaming. Thank you guys for your likes, and guys, please, I need your help. Please subscribe my channel, uh, hit like button, and also if you have opportunity, please treat me with a cup of coffee. Obviously, I need not coffee. I drink coffee very little because I'm not so young person already, and I'm in need because of I'm a refugee from eastern part of Ukraine, and Putin took my the best job. It is a dream job. I conducted tours to Chernobyl zone, uh, radioactively contaminated area, but 4 years ago, after after Russian invasion through Belarus, Chernobyl exclusion zone became contaminated, so, slip of the tongue, Chernobyl zone became off limits for ordinary tourists. Ordinary tourists due to proximity to Belarus. And as you know, that Belarus is the staunchest ally of Putin, and now Chernobyl exclusion zone is under military administration. Well, guys, in front of me is a ballistic missile, tactical ballistic missile, Scarab, according to NATO classification, and in Russian it is .U. If you follow Ukrainian events, maybe you remember attack on railway station in Kramatorsk in April of 2022, and on that flipping day, on the territory of a railway station were more than 2,000 passengers. They mostly were refugee. They tried to escape Russian attacks, and on that day 61 persons were killed, and up to 200 passengers were wounded. It was made by missile like this. It is tactical ballistic missile, and it has a range 120 kilometers range, and it's able to carry 500 kilos of TNT or TNT-like material, or also it's able to carry nuclear warhead. And on this exhibition are not only Russian military vehicles. You can see two cars, civilian cars, and one extended family tried to escape Russian invasion from Bucha. Maybe you have already heard this name of the city, Bucha, but as you can see, their escape was unsuccessful. Thankfully, all passengers of these two cars survived, but they were heavily wounded, and they were sent to Germany for treatment. Well, guys, for those who is new on my channel, we are on Mikhailivska Square, in front of Mikhailivsky Monastery. It is central part of Kyiv, capital of Ukraine, and now enjoy bells of the church. In couple of minutes I'll continue my my walking, and please stay with me, and My next destination is Maidan. Maidan Незалежності or Independence Square. In Kyiv is nearly 6 p.m. 2, 3, 4, 6, okay. 6 p.m. in Kyiv and all over the Ukraine. And now we're heading to Maidan, the main square of Kyiv and obviously Ukraine. And by the way, on distance you can see Saint Sophia Cathedral. It is a museum now. It is not active church. Oh, business is getting ready for spring, for summer time, so you can see set of scooters here. It is end of working day, so traffic is massive now. Kyiv geographically divided into two parts by river of Dnipro. Now we are on the right bank of the river, and it's believed to be oldest part, historical part of the city. And Kyiv is home for 3 million people. It's covered a bit more than 800 square kilometers. And we are on Kakhovka Street, Maidan. Or thank you for walking with me. Please be patient. Maybe in 10 minutes we'll be in the very heart of Kyiv, Maidan Незалежності. Some videos sent me maybe no questions, it was just a replica. Are you Russian homie? I don't know what homie means. Will you explain me, guys? He who watching my stream, can you explain me? I can see new viewers. Hello guys, hello from Kyiv. You are on Mikhailivska Street that connects Mikhailivska Square and Maidan Незалежності, Independence Square. Oh my gosh, fresh news from Lviv. Which is next to Polish border. It is just maybe several dozens of kilometers from Poland, and there they hit hospital. Guys, please don't forget that war in Ukraine is it's full swing, and I understand that most of attention of world community attracted to war in Middle East, but please not forget that Russia keep shelling us every day, every hour, and every day they kill dozens of Ukrainians, civilian Ukrainians, and our soldiers. And our soldiers are the same civilians. Look at this car. It is Volga, Soviet Union made car. And they kill us every day. They attack us every day. And we need your help. Every possible help. You can see huge generator, yellow one or mustard colored. Now it is silent, so it means that this part of the city is with electricity, but we experience rolling blackouts due to the fact that Russia destroyed our energy system. And last winter was very tough for us because they tried to incapacitate our thermal stations and power stations, and that's why we experience all troubles in the world. And did you know that Dnipro River has a cascade of eight water reservoirs, and one of the biggest reservoirs next to Nova Kakhovka. It is the last reservoir before Delta next to Black Sea. It was exploded by Russians in 2023, and it contains, just listen attentively, 18 cubic kilometers of water, and this water has gone to the sea, Black Sea, and it washed off villages, small settlements, cemeteries, and agricultural farms in the Black Sea. It was like Chernobyl catastrophe, but I still cannot understand why these atrocities, why this main Russia-made catastrophe was not covered by world media. So maybe people just afraid of Putin, but I tell you about it. Russia is a terrorist country, and they attacked Ukraine without any reason. And I never encountered any Russian who was able to explain sanely what they are doing here and what for reason they invaded the peaceful country of Ukraine. Maybe you know, and please share your opinion. What for reason Russia invaded Ukraine? Russia is the biggest country in the world, and it has practically unlimited number of natural resources and rivers, lakes, mountains, and forests, and everything needed for thriving, for a happy life. But they, instead of improving their country, instead of living happily in their own land, they decided to destroy their neighbor Ukraine. Well, guys, we nearly made it. In front of us is main street of Kyiv, Khreshchatyk Street. There's some ambulance. Let's see it, ambulance. It bypasses, bypassing traffic. Well, dear viewers, I'm going to cross the main street, and sometimes on the ground my stream interrupted. Please be patient, and maybe my stream will be interrupted for several seconds. Yes, there 73, 82, I quite agree with you. And if Putin will not be stopped here on the territory of Ukraine, he will advance further. And Ukraine is just hindered on the way to the other world because of Putin wants to be ruler of the world, and unfortunately Putin and Trump are in cahoots, and Trump consider Putin as some idol, and he wants to be authoritarian, the single ruler of the world also, unfortunately. And we hope that Americans will put straight jackets on their president. Not in the end of his time in office, maybe earlier, through impeachment or some other way. I don't know. I have not any influence on Americans, but I can only stream from Kyiv, the capital of fighting country, and I'm just reminding you that Russia is a huge country that has 28 times bigger territory than Ukraine, and without your help we are not able to defeat this medieval country with a nuclear weapon. Well, guys, in front of me is People's Memorial, flag memorial to our fallen defenders, and most of people, photos of those you can see are Ukrainians, but also there are some flags from different countries around the world. Look at these handsome guys, their clear faces. I don't like pompous words that these guys gave their lives for independence of Ukraine. No, yes and no at the same time. First of all, they defended their families, their houses, and also they defended Ukrainian statehood. And you can see flags of different countries, not only Ukrainian flags. Guys, thank you for your subscriptions, and thank you for your coffee. I'm in need, and obviously I need not coffee because of I drink coffee very rarely, and I need the main article of my all expenses is apartment rental, because if I'm from eastern part of Ukraine, and I lost my house in 12 years ago, and I'm afraid that I will never see and return to my native lands in the east of Ukraine. Thousands and thousands of Ukrainians lost their lives in a young age, and some of them were middle-aged and people in a respectable age, but they should live, not die. It is not, Russia has not right to deprive their lives. Russia has a huge territory, and they have everything for their own thriving and beautiful life. By they instead of improving their country, they decided to destroy Ukraine, and together with Ukrainians. Look at these guys. They are our treasure, our lost treasure. They not lost for nothing. They gave their lives for our lives, for their children, for their homes, for their families. Excuse me, guys. Sometimes my streaming interrupted because of not stable internet, and sometimes we have not stable internet due to blackouts, and sometimes our authorities slow down internet because of now at the moment Ukraine is under massive air attack, and it needs for our safety, they slow internet on safety purposes. We are in the very city center of Kyiv. This flag memorial, this people's flag memorial, and I bet that in Russian territory you will not able to see similar memorial because of Russians hide number of their useless deaths, because of Russia is a terrorist state, and they are occupiers, and no one Russian can explain what for reason they invaded Ukraine. And just now we saw some crying soldier. Obviously he lost his brothers in armor. Maybe his relatives, I don't know. Because of everyone here, despite of smiling faces, everyone here in Ukraine lost something or someone during this crazy and bloody war. For those who is new on my channel, we are in the very city center of Kyiv, capital of a fighting country. Thank you, Robert. Thank you, 8877. Thank you for watching my video. And I don't know how to share my video to as much as possible people. First of all, I'm aspiring a streamer, and I still have not. I started my streams about 2 months ago, and till now I have not much viewers. I don't know. Maybe attention of many people around the world stuck to events in Middle East. Maybe that's why my stream is not so popular. Maybe people just don't want to go outside of comfort zone, and war, they consider war in Ukraine as some distant conflict, some clashes between two Slavic states, and it is not their funeral. I don't know why, but thank you for your comments, for being with me during my stream, and the more viewers I see, the more I have desire to stream, and I plan to stream tomorrow also at 4 p.m. Kyiv time, so please, if you want, join me. Well guys, for those who is new on my channel, in front of me is a monument dedicated to founders of Kyiv. Kyiv is a very old city, much more older than Moscow, and the city of Kyiv is 1,500 years old, and in front of me is a monument to legendary founders of Kyiv, three brothers, Khreshchatyk, and their sister Libit. And by the way, Kyiv has name after the oldest brother, Kyi. You Khazaria. I know that Khazars were ancient tribe here in on territory of Russia. I don't know what do you mean. I am not. I'm Ukrainian. I have Ukrainian passport, and obviously I have I know my bloodline, but now I'm Ukrainian, and I will die Ukrainian. Doesn't matter when it will happen, tomorrow or in 20 years. And Russia is going to kill all of us. What for? They use any means to kill us, to kill. They last winter they used all kinds of flying deaths to immerse us in cold and into dark, but we survived. We survived last winter. Didn't say you are Azar, so I still don't understand what you mean. Well, guys, I will stream several minutes more. Thank you for watching. Thank you for being with me. We are on the central streets of Kyiv, the capital of fighting country. And last they, you know who they are. Russians launched next air attack on Ukraine just right after midnight, and they launched dozens of missiles on Ukraine, ballistic missiles, guided missiles, hypersonic missiles, supersonic missiles, and we had interruption of their sharing about 3 hours, and they resumed their attack approximately at 9 a.m. and I don't know about now, but I know that just 1 hour or maybe 2 hours ago they hit some cities in the west of our country. And so now we're on the main street of Kyiv, Khreshchatyk Street. It is common evening traffic jams. No traffic jam, but it is just massive traffic, just massive traffic. In Kyiv it's past 6:30, so you can see that it is getting dark now. And in front of me is a very sad place. It's flag memorial commemorating our fallen defenders. Most of these guys that gave their lives for our freedom and independence are Ukrainians, but here you can see not only Ukrainian flags. I bow my head before all these defenders, and over there you can see British flag and some European Union flags and Turkish flags and a lot of Belarusian flags here. The farewell look at Maidan, the main square of Kyiv, and I'm going to wrap up my stream. Thank you for your subscriptions, guys. Please don't forget to subscribe my channel to see more videos from streets of Kyiv, the capital of Ukraine, and if possible, please treat me with a cup of coffee. See you soon. See you tomorrow or in some other day. As usual, yes, I start my streams from since 4 p.m. Kyiv time. Thank you very much. Thank you and bye.